What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we are gonna look at this Enterbay figure reissue, Michael Jordan. This is Enterbay's version of Iron Man. If you guys are not familiar with Enterbay, but if you are now and you're interested in this, head over to bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below when it's available, and you should buy it from them more than Enterbay itself. Well, first and foremost, the shipping is ridiculous when you buy it from Enterbay. The support is difficult. Let's just put it this way. If you buy directly from Enterbay, you might see some lower prices and it might entice you at first, but keep in mind, like, pay attention to the shipping. And then once you get them, there are a lot of things that could go wrong with your Enterbay figures. If it's Big Bad, because Sideshow I know doesn't carry Enterbay. If it's Big Bad, no questions asked. I had that with my Kevin Durant. Like, the legs are wobbly. Never even asked questions or pictures. Just sent it out, and they said, like, all right, just we'll send it back, and we'll give you back the refund. So very seamless compared to when I purchased something at Enterbay. I think it's the Blake Griffin, and then there was a stain. I don't know. I thought I need to get some notarized document just to get like a replacement part from Enterbay. But nonetheless, if you didn't had any Michael Jordans yet, this would be the time. Although it's number 45 and it's not the 23 that we all love, you could buy a custom jersey on eBay. I know it's an additional price, but I personally don't have 45s yet, so I don't know. I'm a sucker for Michael Jordan, but I have this head sculpt from the good old Michael Jordan from the past. Nothing has changed. I'm guessing the uniform is a lot better. Kind of like the most recent Enterbay I have was Giannis, and that's a better quality uniform, I would say. The base is a little bit better, but Enterbay feels like they're living in 2016. Nothing has improved. Nothing has changed. The least you can do is perhaps put a rolling eyeball system in this Michael Jordan. I sort of understand, because the biggest, I would say the biggest thing that they could change is the body. They could go with seamless body. In an age where we have J&D and Inard and Hot Toys with their artisan line and all that stuff. I mean, this is a pretty basic figure. There's no accessories. There's no guns. You have an alternate head sculpt, which is great, but I think this would benefit with a rolling eyeball system, and if not, like a seamless body. We all know that. Maybe and I know seamless body, there's still caveat to that. It might not hold in the future and all that stuff, but at this point, that's the only thing you can improve upon. They didn't improve the shoes. Yes, you have two different shoes, but anyone who had Enterbay before knows how cumbersome replacing the shoes are. It's just not a fun process. There's a few points here that you can improve upon. Two head sculpts, which this one does have. I gotta give him that. The body. It's time to have a seamless body. Look at those knees. Like, if we're looking for realism here, this is not it. Right? Like, you partner up with Fison. Kind of like what Iconic Studios has done. They partnered up with Fison and they produced something like Muhammad Ali. Now, in here, you can probably get away with having joints on the shoulders, kind of like what we have now. It's not too intrusive, but the knees, elbows, this was fine in 2017. I mean, you might still get away with it now, but with the competition, upping up their game, I don't know. With the number 12 jersey, like, if you're a Jordan fan, his jersey was stolen / was lost. He used a spare jersey out there with no name in the back, number 12. It's cool, but I don't know, And it's funny because they have this, advertised that they're not, once the pre-order date is gone, I think there's a limit, they're not going to reissue this anymore. They're not going to accept any more pre-orders. This is literally a reissue. What are you guys talking about? You're making it seem like your figures are ultra rare. It's not. Like, you reissued pretty much every figure out there. You reissued Derrick Rose. You reissued Allen Iverson, now Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. Come on, man. Come on, Enterbay. And I know they're struggling right now. I mean, because they haven't made any efforts. They just didn't. Like, even the stand is horrible. Like, they should have made Chicago playoffs. Come on, man. But hey, for anyone who doesn't have Michael Jordan yet, I don't know the price for this yet. If anyone knows, let mention it in the comment. I'm guessing this is around 280. You know, is that a fair price? Maybe. In this day and age, I would argue. You know, even it does have two head sculpts though. You know, but this is like figure by figure. Is this better, for example, with something like Anakin from Hot Toys? I would argue not. It's not. That has a light up lightsaber. This has a jersey that you can buy on eBay. Probably even better. Base is nothing special. So, I mean, unless you really don't have a Michael Jordan. And I didn't check. I have like 3 Jordans. So I have no vested interest in this. Even the extra head sculpt, that is a recycled head sculpt from, I think, the black uniform Jordan. So even at that, I'm not interested in this at all. Are they going to include the card? That looks like a card that's graded, but I just no interest whatsoever for me. So we'll see. Unless this goes on sale, which I highly doubt, because the Vince Carter, I was kind of eyeing that Vince Carter, and then it just went sold out on Big Bad. And I'm not gonna chase it. You know, it's once you get them, it's gonna be just any other Enterbay figures in your collection. It'll stand there and do absolutely nothing. So at this event, I just want to stay away from Enterbay at this point. Unless you're a Jordan fan, I get it, and you're starting your collection, you want to get this. I totally understand that, because if I didn't have any, this would interest me at all. You know, like I would purchase this before any other Hot Toys if I didn't have any Jordans. But for someone like me who already has one, this reissue does nothing for me. You know, maybe a white uniform, because I never really had any white uniform Jordan, but even at that. But let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this figure? Do you think the extra head sculpt is, an added bonus to entice you to buy it? And do you have any ideas how they can revive this line? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.